Well, we are definitely not the only ones bundling up for these colder temperatures that we're having to deal with. All of this super dry skin. I know most people, the second winter comes around, you're like, ugh, I'm cracking, I'm dry. Well, it is worse, though, for some rather than others. Dr. Joel Cohen with About Skin Dermatology is here with us this morning. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
Okay, we've said it. You know, your face, you feel it. Your hands, you feel it. Dry skin just seems to affect people. And in Colorado, it's predominantly worse.
Really, with the low humidity here and the indoor heating, most of us Coloradans over the winter will experience significant dry skin.
Okay, so is there one simple tip? What's the best way to deal with this?
A few tips can be really helpful in all of our daily regimens.
Okay.
First of all, avoiding excessive warm showers and warm baths. Number two is avoiding antibacterial cleansers in favor of cleansers that have a hydrating capacity. And then moisturize right when you get out of the shower. And then key ingredients to look for in moisturizers are things like ceramides that help restore the barrier to the skin.
Okay.
But keep in mind, if you're using facial moisturizers and you're acne prone, you should look for keywords like oil-free and non-comedogenic.
Okay, but you still, I mean, even though if people have oily skin, they're so fearful of putting on lotion. In the winter here, we still need it.
You absolutely need it.
Okay, and so the cleansers, what do you say? What do we want to look for?
So really, a cleanser that has some moisturizing capacity, it'll say moisturizing cleanser or some of the soaps, but antibacterial soaps and detergents are really rough on our hands and on our bodies overall.
Okay, we've got a photo, speaking of hands. Take a look at that. That just looks painful.
So chapped hands are really tough. You know, washing my hands personally between each patient, using abrasive surgical scrubs every day, my hands are really raw at this point at the end of the week.
Sure.
So it's important that folks realize that you don't have to use those really greasy petroleum-based products for hand creams. Simple steps like moisturizing right after washing again, and looking for ingredients in hand creams like dimethicone or glycerin can be really helpful and not as oily.
Okay.
And then try to wear gloves outside. Really protect your hands from the elements and drying out. Okay,
speaking of gloves, what about the gloves that you see people that they sleep in? They put lotion on and they sleep in them. Are they worth it, the money, or is it a gimmick?
You know, you could occlude any moisturizer and it'll work better.
Okay.
But clean socks work just as well.
Clean socks on your hands. Your husband may think you look a little strange, but it'll help your hands. Okay, and one last question real quick. Sunscreen.
So sunscreen is essential in the winter as well. With over 300 days of sunshine here in Colorado, we have sun year-round. So it's important for people to realize that sunscreen should be in your daily moisturizer for your drive to work or for walking to and from your car. And for skiing and the things that we do out in the snow, keep in mind that the snow does reflect off a lot of sun. So really some of the physical blocks like zinc and titanium are really essential when you're skiing or boarding or snowshoeing.
Okay, and that chapstick. All right, Dr. Cohen, thanks so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. With About Skin Dermatology. If you would like more information, go to our website, thedenverchannel.com, click on that big red TV button.